All right, let's talk about price reductions, okay? If I'm taking on a listing at a higher price point than I personally feel comfortable with or that I feel I'm going to be successful at, then right in the listing appointment, if they say, hey, look, I wanted to be at 750. I see the data here says 725. Can we do it at 750? I'll say, it's up to you. It might take longer. This may not actually net out to being more money for you, but if that's the number you have to be at, if you feel comfortable as an agent or broker, then you can agree to it and say, look, I'm okay at 750, but I just want to establish clear expectations and a clear plan up front. If there's not an adequate number of showings, interests, or offers within the first 2 weeks, I just want us to both agree that, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to at least have a conversation about a price reduction, okay? I'm not saying you have to commit to me that you're going to reduce by X amount or X percent in 2 weeks, but I'm telling you, I want to pre-plan this discussion for 2 weeks from now. And that conversation is going to recur every 2 weeks until we're successful. Are you okay with that? I'm totally cool. Let's try it at 750. I really want to be wrong. I'm not often, but it has happened. And again, I want to get you the most amount of money. If you need 750, can we at least agree to talk about price reductions in 2 weeks? And they're almost always going to say yes, okay? So that's the first note is have accurate expectations and a clear plan right up front if you're taking a listing that you think might be overpriced. Now, maybe you get into it and you didn't know this thing was overpriced or you thought it was going to move faster. You've done all the initial marketing and advertising. You've watched the video on how I try to get stale listings moving and you're still like, crap, this thing is not going, all right? Now you need to call your seller, okay? Maybe this conversation was pre-planned. Maybe it's not. You got to talk to them and just be very confident in your approach. I don't call them and say, oh, I'm not all poopy pants like, man, this thing's not moving. I don't know what to do. This is so weird. Be a dang professional. Get on the phone with them and have a freaking plan, okay? They hired you because you should be good at your damn job. So don't call them and whine, okay? Call them and say, hey, look, Joe, house isn't moving as quickly or as rapidly as I thought. Honestly, frankly, I'm surprised. I thought we were going to be totally good to go at 725, but the market is talking to us. I have covered all the bases. I have marketed and advertised this thing to the hilt. We did pro photo, pro video. We ran social media on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We've spent X amount on marketing. We've sent out multiple newsletters and individual emails to our client list. We are just not gaining traction here. So the only thing left that could be standing in the way of successfully selling this house is the price. It's the only thing left. I've covered every other base. Are you open to a price reduction? They're going to say yes or no. If they say yes, say great. I think we should reduce by this amount. Please, God, don't be shy about this discussion. You are the professional. If they're at 725 and you think 700 is the number, don't say, oh, what do you want to reduce it to? Say, I think we got to drop straight to 700. Or I think we got to drop straight to 675. Don't beat around the bush, okay? You are supposed to be advising them, and so do your dang job. They have trusted you, and they have given you this responsibility, so be clear, transparent, and honest with them, okay? So if they say yes, you just go right in and you say, hey, we're at 725. I think if we drop it to 700, that's going to make the difference. I hope. I'm going to do my best, I promise. I think 700 is the number. Are you okay with that? They're going to say yes or no. If they say, hey, no, I'm not open to a price reduction right now, then you start asking them questions. Okay, yeah, I totally get it. I still want to get you the most amount either. So I'm not a big fan. I don't want to reduce the price either. I just think in order to be successful, we're going to have to. What's standing in the way of, us getting that price reduction? Is there anything I can answer or things I can help you with? And they are going to tell you all the things you need, all the hurdles, all the things you need to overcome. Well, I think we're going to appear weak if we reduce our price. I really need to get X amount, okay? Just follow the conversation naturally and solve as many problems as possible. Do your best to get the price reduction. And if you can't, you need to set clear expectations and a plan moving forward. Say, okay, hey, Mark, totally understand. I get it. We can't do a price reduction this week. Can we please agree to have this discussion again next Thursday? I like to get all my price reductions out on Thursday so that we can get emails and new marketing out, before people leave for the weekend or, so we can catch people Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when they tend to have the most availability. Does that sound good? Can we talk about this next Thursday, 9 a.m.? And then just set a plan in place, okay?